this also is kind of the brain and everything feeds into this. And so the health devices that we have, so we have a blood pressure cuff, a temperature thermometer, pulse oximetry, and a scale. We collect health data every day. It feeds into this and helps direct the staff on different things they should be doing. Let's say that this is my house and it's time for me to take a medication. I don't want the whole world knowing what medications I'll take. So it'll just say, Brian, you have an alert. And it'll send me back to the screen in my bedroom that has a lot more of my personalized instructions. Now in the home, we have 4 individuals, like I said. One of them has a verbal impairment, one has a visual impairment, and one has a hearing impairment. And we did that because we wanted to be able to change and direct the technology regardless of different impairments you have. This is the automated pill dispenser that they developed that was made primarily for people with memory care issues, people that just forget their medications, things like that. And we went to them and said, hey, how do we take this and change it for people with disabilities? Because just being old and having a disability, they don't overlap like sometimes people think. So they're looking at 2 things. One, they're working with Howard University and they're looking at how to use this to get better outcomes for people with diabetes. And then they're partnering with us to see how do we use this device for people with disabilities to be more independent. Or anyone else that is living in a house and needing some sort of more sensory inclusive activities, they can come here and they can try what works here, and then we can take it and install it in whatever home they're in. So this is a sensory chair. This is from a local company, May We Help. They're a local nonprofit. Yeah. So they developed this for, I think, for schools. They gave us one to be here. It's like a physical sensory thing. It's really cool. I'm gonna hit my calm setting. I'm feeling stressed out. I'm feeling agitated. I'm gonna come in here, and Matt, who lives here, he likes the color blue. He likes it dark. He likes to hear the sound of the water. If we stay in here long enough, you'll smell the aromatherapy. If he needs to fidget with a toy, he can fidget with a toy. Different things like that. If they want to try different light things that work, different smells, lava lamps, toys. This has a bunch of different sensory things. And again, given the idea that people can find out what works for them, we can put it somewhere else. So except for the world's most expensive blackout curtains, I think, that exist, everything in this room costs less than $1,000 inclusive. So putting these things in someone's home, we found a really cheap solution for blackout curtains as well. You can go into someone's house and for a couple $100 they could have this full setup. You can see they still have sensors in the corner that provide the motion sensors, there's floor sensors. There's a screen in here. If they need something, they can still get the same staff response. So we've had really early discussions with autonomous vehicle makers, with the county, with Hamilton County, with the city of Anderson Township, the state, about how do we do a pilot for an autonomous self-driving vehicle for people with disabilities here in Anderson Township. And so, that's probably 2 to 3 years down the road, maybe sooner, but probably 2 to 3 years down the road. But you think about how life-changing it would be if someone could just get into a car, pop it in a dress, and it takes them there.